you want to
That's a good
build.
start.
Hold up, wait a minute.
Look at that.
That is nice. Land.
I like
Okay.
that. They pushed it all the way back. What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. Super excited about this video. If you're new to us
And we new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, alright? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Ntumeni.
Yes.
Tumeni is a local. Tumeni is from Venda. Tumeni has been around here to be able to tell us the story of how the developments in Venda are happening. Why he's credible of doing that is because he also is involved in this development as an architect and also a person who is supplying material and also involved in the building of all of these beautiful houses I've been showing you guys, and some of them, and also including big establishment like hotels. We've just met somebody that just like is in friends with everybody because they know of his work and his expertise. So I just want to find out from you, where are we right now?
This is a new development, a golf estate, a new golf estate which is being developed by the chief. It's been developed here. It's the new next big thing here in Venda.
Why is it the next big thing?
I don't know, but everyone is talking about it. So it has to be the next big thing because the development which is coming, it's coming with its own shopping center, houses, and it's been done by there's no white, it's just us who are developing this side.
Yes, actually the whole of Venda is the next big thing, I'm telling you guys. So we hop into the car because we have so much to explore. He has so much to show me. So he was just explaining as we were driving that he's going to be taking me into two rural areas, taking me to the one that is still developing and also taking me to the one that it has developed. And he's going to show us the difference and what has happened, what development has meant to the people in Venda when it comes to rural areas of Venda. So anyway, guys, we are heading towards the village that is still developing, and we are going to be exploring that village. I'm going to be showing you the beauty of that village, and then we're going to move on to another one that has developed to show the difference, and he's going to explain what has happened. Luamondo and Chifulanani are the villages that we are going to be exploring.
So I was showing my head trying to say it too.
He's going to be showing me as we enter them right now.
Okay,
I am so taken aback because I'm looking at the houses and I'm like, is this still developing or is it developed? And he explained to me that
That's nice.
where we are right now, these villages are developing. The reason why there is a difference is because this is still ruled and controlled by the chief. And if you want to acquire land on this part of the rural area of Venda, you have to go through the chief and then you have to be allocated the plot, and they are very cheap. You get them very cheap and then you can build the way you want to build.
Hold up, wait a minute.
Look at that.
That is nice. Land. Okay.
I like that. They pushed it all the way back. I like that.
So I want to talk about the chief. She said that you have to go through the chief to purchase land. So when we were learning about the chiefs, you guys said that they were just like ceremonial leaders. They didn't really have a hand in politics or anything. But we seen they do have a hand in something. So let us know, what more do we need to learn about the chiefs? Because that was good to know.
When it comes to having access
To the land and
to the land.
And sure, people are building humongous houses. I mean, look at what we are looking at right now. It's so beautiful. It's nice. It is in a developing rural area in Venda. If you're calling this developing, I don't know. I mean, like, what else is happening in Venda? We're going to see because it's still going to show us more. But this is the village that is still developing in such a way that the roads are still not tarred. according to him. But there is electricity, and then people have access to water in one way or the other, but not water is not always accessible throughout the day.
Oh
People
no.
still have to have those Jojo tanks, as you can see, for each household to be able to access water and electricity. It is not just on supplied by the municipality on the onset. So you still need to apply, and then they connect you, but it's an individual choice. And also, you do have to pay a lot of money because it is not provided by the municipality.
She said a lot of money.
Right, right. But that's like the same here when you want to go and build a home out in the country where a home is not already built. You have to look into the tank, or if you want to have the water line with the city, you have to look into both of those things. So it's kind of like here too.
I feel that. I
And
feel
you have
that.
to pay your own money.
Yeah.
So this is what's happening on the developing part of the rural areas. So I would like you guys to look carefully and hear carefully of the explanation that I've just given that was provided by him. The reason why he's not talking on this video is because when we were driving, his audio was very low. We didn't realize that, so I had to come back and also just give you an explanation of what he was saying. But basically, he is giving us a clear understanding of what the rural areas that are developing and the rural areas that have developed, and what has changed, what development has had, impact that development in the rural areas has had in Venda. So he's going to be taking us now to other houses that have are still situated in rural areas, but the rural areas that have developed so much in such a way that the municipality has taken over, and he's going to be telling you and telling us what has happened and how do we move over from here, and what choices do people in Venda have when it comes to this, considering what you have seen right now.
Now they did a good job with how they
I'm
built
going
it.
to turn
That
around
view.
here, and we are going to be
That's
headed
crazy.
to Unit D, the famous Unit D in Venda. I'm going to be showing you big, humongous houses that people
Uh-oh.
have built in what we call very developed rural areas of Venda. So come in, guys. Welcome to Unit D, where
Wait
our
a
host is going to be
minute.
showing us these beautiful houses, the development that has happened in this rural area in Venda. It's so impressive. It has its own narrative, its own history, and its own future where it's headed. So he explained to me that this area, basically, it started the way the others started. Eventually, the
That's
municipality
not.
and the
Look at the
government
gate.
The
started
gate
noticing
crazy.
that people who are
Oh,
living
okay.
around here need more than just scarcity of water and electricity, and they also needed tar roads. So because of that difference, the water, the sewages, and also the supply of electricity and the maintenance of roads is now being handled by the municipality. So people around here pay rates and taxes, and they've also been allocated the title deeds for living around here. So they have now can be able
That's
to
nice.
sell their houses
That
to the
gate
That's
highest
crazy.
bidder.
nice.
What is happening now, they can also sell the land if they want to sell the land to the highest bidder. What is happening now, people do come in here and they do buy plots around here, and they are very expensive, starting from 600,000 all the way up. That's just the plot. And then when it comes to houses, if people are selling houses, they're selling them for
That's nice.
multi-million rands. So when you are in this side, it's different from the other side, but it's still the rural part of Venda. Rural Venda is so impressive, and it explains what we have been talking about. It gives a clear understanding of the developing
Feel
and
like they
the
got two water
developed
tanks.
rural.
So what it seems is that they develop it themselves, and then it becomes owned and governed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe not owned, but governed by the municipality.
Okay.
That's what it seems.
And then you also can put it up for auction
Yeah, like sell it how
Yeah.
we sell our homes.
for probably more, or
So
maybe around the
anyone.
same. Yeah.
Okay, so when it's developing, it's governed by the chief. But when it's developed,
You still have to go through the chief to get access to it. Because if you want to buy, you have to go through the chief, and then once you have it, then you can do the next step with living in it, getting your water tanks, getting your lights, and later on you can just sell that and the land. Okay. So I'm guessing you're buying the land too when you purchase the home.
Yes.
Okay.
Let us know what y'all think about that. I have some things in my head, and I'm like, because I could see how that could go wrong.
Yeah.
But let us know what y'all think about that.
I have never been around in Venda. I was taken aback about everything that is happening. My jaw was just dropping at how humongous the houses are. I even asked, who is living here? Who's going to live here? How many children do these people have? But anyway, this is what people in Venda are doing. It's black excellence on its highest. And it's so impressive because almost 100% of people who are living in Venda are black people, and almost 100% of the businesses that are owned in the rural part of Venda are Venda people who are black people. And then also people who are living here in these beautiful houses are 100% black people who are living in Venda, who grew up in Venda, got educated in Venda, and they came back to their own rural areas and they built things like this. This is what I have been telling people, that we need to go back to the rural areas, make sure that we occupy them, develop them, and protect them. They still have that element of humanity. You can see, because as much as it looks like a suburban area of any kind, but there is a discipline around here, because people who are under the norms and values of being rural. Chiefs are still controlling in most of our rural areas in South Africa. And then the discipline is just embedded in our own culture and our upbringing. Even though people live in beautiful big houses like this, and they've been educated, and they come back here and they're professionals who are just plowing back into their rural areas. This is so impressive. This is the narrative that we are trying to actually talk about in this channel. We are trying to inspire and motivate people to be able to move into the rural areas. This is what happens, because from where you start with your small house in the rural areas, you keep on building on your own. You'll be so surprised that most of the people around here, probably they've built these houses steady but surely, and now they look the way they look. Stay tuned, because I am still going to have a sit-down interview with Ntumeni. Ntumeni is an architect who has also contributed in designing some of the houses that you see around here. He is one of the people who have also had a very much big impact in his own community. I'll leave his detail and I'll give you his detail on this platform, and I'm going to put his numbers also. If you are living around Venda and you want to contact him, you can also talk to him and also follow him on Instagram, because he's also on Instagram. That's how I got him. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I really appreciate you.
All right, man.
That's cool.
Beautiful homes, different operation. Because I feel like we had the questions with the chief on how that works. You know what I'm saying? So everything is strictly through the chief, because the chief is basically has rights to all of these that he's getting these men to build. You know, so it's different. That's different. Then we was also told that the chiefs don't necessarily have their hands in the politics or things of this nature. A little confusing, a little bit.
It looks like they control the land. They still have control over the land.
And she was speaking bars at the end. Go back home, rebuild. You guys take over everything and make sure that you get your people in there.
Yeah, slow but steady.
Baby steps.
You know?
Baby steps.
Yeah, those were some beautiful homes. We love going around Venda. We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Like this video, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. We have enabled our super thanks if you like to support the channel that way, as well as our reaction request form is in our description box below. We'll see you soon.
Peace.